Welcome back to Three Trials Barbecue. Today, me and Scarlett developed a plan to try to get some moist, juicy ribs and not have to sit there for 6 to 6.5 hours. So, today, we're going to be doing a 3-step temperature progressive increase rib. I know it sounds ridiculous, but technically it's just gonna be a 3-stage rib. So today we're gonna be cooking 2 slabs of baby back ribs, and we're simply gonna be using a homemade SPG, some honey hog, and Worcestershire sauce as our binder. We're gonna be doing it in 3 stages, 1.5 hours at 225 degrees with super smoke. Then we'll increase the temperature to 250 for another hour and a half. At that point, we'll then do our 3rd stage, which will increase to 275 to finish them off. And we're only gonna be wrapping them until we get past that stall, roughly about 165 to 170, and see if we can cut down on this time. So let's go ahead and flip these over. We're gonna be using our binder here, and we'll go ahead and season them up. All right, so now that we have our ribs seasoned up, we're gonna let them soak in some of that rub until we get a nice little paste color. Usually around 10 to 15 minutes, it'll start sweating it out. And then we're gonna go ahead and see you guys at that Traeger. We're gonna set up a cook schedule and we're gonna run it and set it up so we don't have to do anything. If you have a Pit Boss or regular Traeger with an older controller, you could just set your timer and set your alarms and go ahead and adjust at the 1.5 hour marks, and then let it go after the 3rd hour. So we're gonna be running Traeger gourmet pellets, so we'll see you guys outside in a little bit. All right, welcome back, guys. So we've had these ribs sweating. We've already set up that cycle. We're running with the Traeger gourmet pellets. We had already saved the cooking cycle on the Traeger from a previous dry rib where we did a dry rib trial. It's basically going to be 1.5 hours at 225, 1.5 at 250, and then we're going to finish it off at 275 until it reaches that internal temperature of 200 to 205. So we're going to go ahead and put these ribs in. We're gonna let them go, and we're gonna be spritzing them every 45 minutes with apple juice. We'll see you guys in one of those spritz. All right, welcome back, guys. We just went into stage 2. We're going into 250. We've already spritzed it one time. This is gonna be our 2nd time. Let's go ahead and take a look. Not gonna worry about the temperature yet. We'll check them in a little bit, but I wanted to check in at the stage 2 mark. We're gonna let them go, and we'll see you guys when it's time to wrap. All right, welcome back, guys. We're almost at our 3rd stage. We're about 2 minutes away. And that's what it's looking like so far. We're already hitting 170. So we're going to go ahead and take these out and take them out to the wrapping table. So we'll see you guys out there in a little bit. All right, y'all. So we're here at the wrapping table. We're going to go ahead and put a couple pads of butter down. We're going to throw down some brown sugar. And then we're going to throw down some honey. Now you could do as much or as little as you want here. Go ahead and put our rack. We're going to go ahead and put it face down. And we're going to go ahead and double wrap it. We're going to go ahead and put these back on the traeger, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, y'all. So we did cut down on that time. 4.5 and 4 3/4 of an hour. So pretty much 4.5 hours. These just took 15 extra minutes, probably because of the butcher paper. Look at that, guys. And they're still hot. I'm with my twin. She's making pork belly out of Play-Doh, slime. So as far as color, the butcher paper ones seem to have a little bit more of an reddish color. That may be due to that extra hour and 3/4 where it infused a little bit more. Of this one possibly washed off some of that color and rub. Both of them exactly the same, just wrapped differently. Let's go ahead and cut into these. Wow, look at that smoke ring on that one. These are the wrapped ones. Super juicy too. I'm liking it already. So that's super pink there. Let's look at the butcher paper ones. No difference really, other than the outside color. They're both got a beautiful smoke ring. Look at that pinkness there. That's awesome, guys. And they both look juicier than the last ones I did. And all we did was progressively increase the temperature. So we're going to go ahead and try these. Definitely juicy. Definitely tender. And it's sweet, she says. Wow. These have more of a bite, probably because of the butcher paper. These here, they're just sweated to perfection. I mean, look at that bite. And these aren't sauced, but we definitely cut down almost 2 hours out of the cook by doing this 3-stage cook. We did 225 at 1 hour and a half, all with super smoke. Then we increased the temperature to 250, running them as well uncovered until they reached about 165, 170, and then we went ahead and wrapped them. And we did the wrap comparison, and so far these are more tender, definitely washes some of the bark. This one kept the bark, still semi there with a little bit more bite. So this is, like I said, just another trial of trying to figure out what the best method for pork ribs. And so far, these 2 baby back ribs did not disappoint. And we're soon going to try Scarlett's pork belly.
Let it sweat.
Let it sweat, okay. So we just want to show you Scarlett's pork belly, made out of slime with pepper. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining. If you haven't hit them likes or subscribe,
Hit that subscribe button.
and if you haven't,
Hit that like button.
hit that like button. We'll see you guys
In the next video.
on the next video.
And help you subscribe on our play button. We do a bunch of subscribers. And help you subscribe on us.